He's muted. I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Meet Carlos outside the giant Benin. Where's Carlos? Crystal Miner. Okay.
Outside the giant banana.
Banana. I'm thinking that's the giant Benin. But I don't know. Careless sightseer. Okay, that's not Carlos. Inserted vendor.
I need it for some of these quests.
In what?
Destiny.
Yeah, I was working on some of that earlier today just for fun. Alright, come on. Bushstar. What's up, EJ? It's very JRPG-esque. It's very Pokemon-esque if you haven't seen it.
Oh, you mean all your podcasts are on Work to Game?
What's up?
You were saying your podcast would be on Work to Play. I thought your podcast would be on Work to Play.
I said podcast and stuff is still on Work to Game. The live stream stuff is all on Work to Play. Is Carlos?
Okay, my bad. You started cutting out on me for some reason. I don't know what it was.
Alright.
Probably my, my joyful, 10 meg internet.
Ugh. Bring internet to Georgia. Let's make it happen.
It won't happen because AT&T controls Georgia.
Yeah.
And they don't want to spend money.
Alright, I wish Star was here because I'm trying to figure out where is Carlos? Talk to everybody. JRPG style. Talk to everybody.
Do they have like quest markers?
They typically do, but I've always kind of questioned that if it's like early access, sometimes I felt like it shows up with a quest marker, and then sometimes and I could be in the completely wrong area. There's no. Just talking to everybody. I'm looking for Carlos.
Carlos is no more.
Yeah, we killed Carlos.
Sorry,
Looking forward to having this
Shane
case.
got it.
You're on like a floating island, so they might have just pushed them off.
It wouldn't be hard to just go.
Yeah,
No
and
one
nobody
would-
ever thinks about it again. Yeah, Georgia needs internet. Dojo Enforcer.
Heck, take Legend of Zelda for an example there.
Didn't they say somebody was saying Legend of Zelda 2 got delayed? The Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed?
We don't even, they never even gave us
A date.
for Breath
I
of the
know,
Wild.
that's what I was
2.
like. Somebody was tweeting about that. I'm like, and how's that a story?
They didn't even give us just a speculation date. They just said it's coming.
Which is great to see two Zeldas coming out on the same platform.
Well, I mean,
That's a little shocking.
it used to be like that.
Oh yeah, back like NES. Did the SNES have
NES.
two?
Yes. So, well, we don't talk about one of them.
We do talk one of them and just diss it like hell.
Well, they had the Link to the Past. What was the other
No, that's
SNES one?
SNES.
That's what I said. Like, how many
Oh,
did SNES
SNES.
have?
No, I don't think the SNES did have.
Okay,
two.
yeah, because I was like, I felt like they did on this N64. You had Orcana of Time, and then you had the Majora's Mask. Which
And in
Majora's Mask
NES
stressed me out.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is one of the most hated Zeldas.
It's
Besides,
not the most though.
What's the most hated, in your opinion, then?
Adventures of Link.
Oh, I love that one.
Excuse me, princess.
I was gonna say Four Swords.
Four Swords?
Four Swords.
I'm sorry, Adventures of Link Ugh. Ugh.
Wait, do I even have a shard?
Where in the heck is this Carlos guy?
Gone.
He's gone. Alright, I'm gonna have to Google him.
Yes, apparently it does have a shard. What the hell type of spell would it have? It's a literal painting.
I'm trying to think if there was 2 on the GameCube. Like, I don't remember.
Wind Waker was one that was originally on GameCube. What was the other?
I think Twilight was also on GameCube.
Oh yeah, it did have a GameCube version, didn't it?
I'm thinking originally, the thing about Twilight was it was originally designed for the game.
At the pond.
But of course,
Do I have which spell was that?
the Wii came out,
Yeah.
and then you had, yeah, they started doing like single, like,
No, I got it.
oh, and they remastered Ocarina of Time as well on the GameCube. I remember that.
Wind Waker was one of my favorites.
Wind Waker was awesome.
Okay, so I'm
As
in
was Phantom
Ulteria.
Hourglass.
Return to the
I
lift and
hate-
take it to Ulteria.
I hate that Phantom Hourglass basically is. I hate to use the word, but orphaned on the DS.
Where is this guy? Giant Burn is the landmark, and after completing the hand growed, you're able to re-enter the area after defeating Dr. So-and-so.
Gosh, when you can't remember what you were doing in a game.
Oh, I know. Where the heck is that? Like, it's...
Well, I just restarted playing my save for Bloodstain.
How's that treating you?
I can't remember what I was doing.
Yeah.
All I know is I, for some reason, have a bunch of pigs. I have pigs as one of my spells, apparently.
Giant Brandon. I don't see the image of it here. Alright, this is just weird. So I wish Star was here. I think he's done this. Oh, there's the first quest marker. Alright, fine.
One
like-
more, and I'll have 3 done. One more instance, and I'll have 3 done in 14.
Nice, dude. 3 characters?
Yeah. Well, I have to up to 5.0.
Okay.
I have 2 done to 5.1, but I'm doing the final trial.
Very nice.
I still don't like saying the name because we have a lot of new players. True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially with the amount of work that we asked them to put in. All right, let's.
That's the one thing I don't like about Castlevania style games is I can't remember where I need to go.
Oh yeah, that's why I would love it if like 14 and other games would be like infiltrate the giant Brennan. Okay, I guess this is that. Okay, go. I would love to see, like previously on, like in the game, like if they do that in Dragon Quest XI, it's fantastic.
Yeah, they also do it in Final Fantasy XIII too.
For what? Sorry.
Previously, like whenever you come back to the game, it's like. by
Oh
the way-
yeah, they do it. They do it in a lot of games. I kind of wish that was a standard now.
Yeah, I wish it was a standard feature. Like, you're an RPG? Previously on blah blah blah. Oh,
I wish
gosh,
it
that
had
guy's-
like a little switch where you could turn it on and off.
I guess that would be fair. Let it be in the power of the player.
Yep. I think I know where I need to go. I kill a witch with a bunch of flying pigs.
You playing
That is not a
TemTem?
thing you, huh?
You playing? Oh no, you're doing Dark Souls or whatever.
I'm doing Bloodstained.
Gotcha.
Bloodstained. It was the game that was made by the original creator of Castlevania.
Yeah.
I heard
It
it's
is
good now.
difficult. I actually had to start grinding on the first boss to get the first boss.
I've got.
I heard
I own
Bloodstained
that
got a
game.
lot better. I haven't played it, but I heard it got a lot better than what it used to be.
Let's see here. Let me go with. Yeah.
At one point, it was, and I hate to say it, it was going to be a failure. It was one of the issues that people had with, God, what's it called? Back games. It was going to be one of the failures.
Yeah. Now, Blue Shade says this game really reminds me of Final Fantasy X. Interesting. Hey, Disco Ray, how you doing, man? Definitely better than Pokemon, Blue Shade says. I agree.
My main issue is I don't like the 2-on-2.
That's fair.
I like the way Digimon, they all did it was 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's overexerted. Let me bring out Magnus. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do, because it's like, if Pokemon comes out with an MMO, like, yeah, I think then a lot, like, that has all that people like, oh my gosh, I mean, I can play Pokemon MMO? So it really just depends on if Game Freak, Pokemon Company, like, if they want to, like, do that, like, if they want to. All the money in the world will make it a good game. They gotta want, the devs gotta want to do it. I don't know if I want to use that just yet.
So I ended up getting my Astrologian to 80 last night.
Congrats, dude. Excellent. I'm at, I think, 76, 75?
Well, I looked on Steam. I just typed in the monetization for TemTem monetization, and there is actually there was a question about it on Steam back in April.
Oh yeah, like, I don't think they've even revealed what their plan is.
Well, they did say, someone asked on their Discord, is the game pay to win or does it have from pay to win games?
Yeah.
And they did say, the problem is, again, they other companies have done it where they said, oh no, we won't have pay to win elements. Sorry, I had something in my throat. In other words, Fallout 76.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, like, they could always, oh yeah, let's do
Especially
that.
with
It'll make it.
Well, especially with
Servers
persistent
are not
games.
cheap.
Nah.
Servers are not cheap.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would not be surprised if we don't see this as an IP getting picked up by somebody bigger. Oh, damn, that hurt. Thanks for stopping by, Blue. And let me swap him out so he can get his butt handed to him. And thanks, guys, for the 2 likes on our TemTem stream. Ice me. Damn it. There we go.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, Levi.
You streaming tomorrow, Brian?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll do another community game night. I don't know what we'll be playing. Figure out during the day, and then but that will also be on Work to Play. Like so, the like the live stream and all that. Like it just when we go and look at it, I just like, oh man, I would love for YouTube to like let you notify on live versus whatever, and it's like, nah, let's just do this. Let's go talk.
Sure, sounds good. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow then.
All right, Levi, have a good night, dude.
Tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Yeah, sit down. The max fight on leaving the first island. Alright, I'm gonna use my item here. I don't like your face, recruit. Yeah. All right, perfect. One shot. All right, Magnus leveled up. Oh no, they got a water guy. Bring in my lightning. I lose like your Max your rival. Holy smokes, man! Like that guy is hardcore. Man, that toxic farewell.
I think my stream lag is pretty far behind. That is.
Let me take
horrible.
a look. What is it on stream latency? I'll set it below. There we go.
No, you don't have to.
I haven't even played around with it. Oh, great! A highlight. What's this? Why would they give me this option to do it live? That's so. Come on, YouTube Gaming.
Do what live? What
So they in the dashboard I can create a highlight. Why?
Clipping.
Hold on, guys. Let me do this highlight. I don't know. That seems a little bit.
Yeah, why can't we clip feet? Like that's
Right.
one thing you can do on Twitch so easy.
Hands down, agreed so much. Like, come on, YouTube Gaming. Just step up. Like, just go.
Come on,
spend
Google.
a week.
Just
I know.
Just say who it is. Come on, Google.
Come on, Google. Let's go.
Google says no.
Of course it is. Google. I don't want Stadia to fail. I don't want to. But I have this fear that
Man, down the wrong throat. Excuse me. Go ahead.
it's too soon, and they're not thinking ahead.
Excuse me. That was the wrong pipe.
Because of things like that, like the Stadia, the whole Stadia thing, like they want to integrate it into YouTube.
Yeah. That's what
But
that's
how
their
can you integrate
answer
it
to
into
Amazon.
how can you integrate it into YouTube when your YouTube is not even near what Amazon's doing?
I know. Right, and that's what I'm like. Are they going to start offering some of those features? It would be nice.
Well, I can't really say anything about Amazon doing it because really and truly, Twitch, like as Twitch sits right now, it was made before Amazon bought it.
Well, it was, but Amazon's they're integrating it into even the even the upcoming new their games and stuff.
The MMO, that MMO they talked about.
But on Twitch, it's like you could watch somebody and then you could go out and buy the game from Amazon as a storefront.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like what that will give YouTube that same kind of connection. Like, hey, go play this game now. Like, click this and you're in. But that assumes that they're going to focus in on getting the games. Oh, wrong level.
I mean, even if they don't get the game, if they just interconnect it with, again, Stadia, maybe xCloud, maybe, systems that they're partnered with. Like, we don't know who they're going to partner with.
Yeah, right now, xCloud is by far, I think, the best. Like, I'm signed up, I'm still not in it yet.
And I'm not an Xbox. I mean, I've tried the Xbox ecosystem and it just, like, the games aren't there for me. The games that I like, I don't like these games.
Right.
The problem is, and that's why I always say exclusives sell a system because, yeah, there are certain games that are cross-platform games, but the exclusives are what I'm looking at. Okay,
right. What
can I play on Xbox that I can't play on PS4 and PC? And that's one problem that they're going to have come next generation. They're not going to have exclusives. Everything's coming to PC.
Yeah, which is a great thing. Which is ultimately where it needs to go. Especially when you're competing against something like Stadia here in 5 years, where there's no upfront cost to Stadia. Like when it goes free to play, it's like okay, like everybody. If you have a YouTube
it
account,
still won't be free. And I do see, if it does come out like that, where Stadia is more of a. Sorry, phone's going off because it's payday tomorrow.
Woohoo, payday!
My check's already gone. But no, the main issue is like the cost of the game on Stadia.
Yeah.
Like even how much was like before they gave it for free Destiny 2? It was $60.
No, they've never charged for Destiny 2. Like at its core, that's the bundled game from the start. That's kind of their like, hey, we have this. But they just came out with they just added Metro Exodus and Guilt or whatever. So they did say those games were coming. So if you did purchase those games, like then now it's like, oh, now they're free. But those were Metro Exodus was like full $60.
Yeah. So see, a full $60 game, I could go to GameStop and get it for like $20.
Right.
On any other system. I think it was even $20 on Steam at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's their main issue with me. It's like, and I don't own the game, but with xCloud, I still own the game.
They came out with they have like 15 on it, and that's like if I could carry my save over from my Xbox or whatever, like yeah, I'd get it on Stadia because then it's like I've worked on the DLC. Like that doesn't bother me like that they're gonna charge for the game. What it's like, I'm not gonna start that game over. So it's like I am not like that just does not interest me.
Yeah, I don't like why. How would you want to start that game over? That game is long.
It's a yeah, and then the DLC, etc. Like it's like, oh, okay, if I could take my characters and
Yeah, I
I play it again.
back.
I would try to get the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, I need to get back in. I need to continue playing 15. I platinumed the original 15, meaning I've 100%ed it.
Right.
I didn't do a lot of the DLC, and I didn't do when they released the Royal Edition. I didn't do the Royal Edition content.
Yeah, I still have DLC I haven't done.
And I haven't bought, or did I? Did I buy the Arden? I can't remember.
I haven't got Arden.
I think I bought Arden when it was on sale.
Yeah.
I'll check. Yeah, I got I got a long time. Yeah, it was on sale a few weeks back, like $3 for Arden.
Nice. I hope that with the MMO that they're making, it's not mobile only. Like if it's like mobile and
What, Square Enix?
for 15.
An MMO for 15?
Yeah, you didn't see the video?
What video?
Yeah, so Final Fantasy 15 is getting its own MMO. It's a mobile
No, I did
MMO.
not see no video about that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Disco Ray's got a Shadow PC question for me. Because I'm thinking about it, do you happen to know what servers they're using for Shadow PC VMs? I believe just Windows. Like as far as it goes, like mine's a Windows 10 version, so.
Yeah, I bought Arden. I got Arden.
Sweet.
I couldn't remember. Yeah, I mostly, unless I see something in the title that I care about, I don't watch the video.
Alright. Yeah, so a new Final Fantasy MMORPG, based off of Final Fantasy 15. Where did they recruit you? Push ahead. Hey, Star. Welcome back.
Thank you. I see that you actually figured it out now.
Oh, jeez Louise. I was just running that one zone like an idiot.
Oh, you got it now?
Yeah. Let's go here.
Hey, Spider.
That was Ryan.
Oh, hey, Matt. No, wait, Ryan.
Hayden, sorry, yeah.
I get confused. How you doing?
All right. My old chick leveled up, or
Evolved?
rather.
Oh, what do you think?
Uh
Do you like the evolution?
huh. Yep.
And you know
That would be cool,
what's
Disco.
funny, Brian?
What's that?
About the whole, like, you know, how we were talking about how Georgia needs internet? It's not Georgia needs the internet, it's rural areas that need the internet.
Well,
Like,
that's
that's the main issue.
That's where the plan is ultimately for 5G. As more 5G gets rolled out, like 5G is capable of 2 gigs. So it's like, oh, Brian's on gig, and it's like they start bringing 5G out into these areas, and it's like, oh, now you got 2 gigs. Go nuts.
I don't think 5G in my exact area would work.
Might not. Like, there's all kinds of variables.
Yeah. Because, like, because I was discovering the main issue with the 5G they're rolling out, and it's like this in New York, like, the 5G networks in New York have an issue. A very, very bad issue. The 5G network infrastructure can be blocked by a wall.
Well, that's the nature of the frequency. That's why they have to have more of those.
Well, no, I'm talking it can be literally, if you're behind a wall and the box is literally 5 feet away from the wall, you literally get cut to, like, basically my internet on a regular, like, panel wall. It's like the frequency they're using is not good. It's a very low end frequency that can be blocked by basically anything.
All right.
And they want to use the higher frequency, but it costs like 3 times as much, from what I remember reading.
If you got some sources, like I'd like to read up on it more.
I mean,
Oh, this was
That
years
did not
ago.
hurt him at all.
Yeah,
where I'm at, we had AT&T wireless, right? We had AT&T cell phones, and we had 5G towers, and it worked just fine. Like, didn't matter where you were, reached everywhere, no issues.
again, this was years ago when I was reading. This was probably about 2 or 3 years ago when they started, rolling out the 5G stuff.
Yeah, and they were concerned about the frequency also disrupting aviation,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or not like
And then-
planes. I mean like birds.
yeah, and they also were worried about the frequencies disrupting, because emergency vehicles are on a separate frequency, like completely separate from cellular or anything, and they were worried about it disrupting those frequencies, where it could disrupt, emergency vehicles.
Right. And I've done security work on emergency vehicles, putting in different systems and everything on them. And they typically
Hey,
don't
Leo.
they use a frequency that is close to 5G, but not exact.
Yeah. And that was their main issue, is like, could someone tap into the frequency that's close if they're on the 5G network?
Right.
Because those emergency vehicles, like, they got a lot of information on them things.
Right.
I think there is Disco. I know there's an item that prevents Doom. Sit down, Yarrow. Oh no, Doom got me.
Oh,
Guess you're
now this is a
doomed.
big one. So, because they're using millimeter wave, wave, even water can affect that. Like rainwater. Like, just it's raining, your internet starts to get affected, according to this.
About the time I get the beatdown I royally deserve. Let's see about that. Tuna, we're in just the Work the Game Discord, so you can come hang out and voice if you want. Yeah, it's Doom-esque if it's not Doom. Mental Fire. Let me switch out to some. Actually, let's see. Yeah, but for Ginger Prime, Work the Game, all that, like we're gonna do our live stream stuff over here. Not bad. Side Surge. Draw Strike. Let's get back down. Uses Rage.
Okay, so this was on Ars Technica last April actually, and this is from T-Mobile, like the T-Mobile chief CTO.
Mhm.
He literally said, "We will never 5G will never materially scale beyond the small pockets of 5G hotspots in dense urban environments." That was straight up from T-Mobile.
When was that?
In April.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it's mostly because, again, it's the way they're using it. The MM wave can be blocked by a door,
Switch to
like a glass door. Everyone has glass doors.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you just blocked your satellite, your internet. Like, there isn't even an image of it. He made this point with a GIF, apparently showing that millimeter wave frequencies are immediately blocked by door closing halfway, while lowering 600 megahertz signal is unaffected. And that's why the issue comes in with using millimeter wave.
Minimum bites the dust. Ooh, mental. Alright. Noxious bomb. Drill impact. Ooh. Sit down. Okay. Sacrifice him.
Finally. It's only been, what, 20, 30 minutes? Mm-hmm.
Okay, double two. He's dead. Alright, let's bring out my water guy. Water.
But yeah, that's the main issue that I foresee with 5G. It's been overhyped, and it's gonna be tough to put it into rural areas. Because again, if it's blocked by a glass door, that means rain. When it, like someone was saying, like when it rains, it can be blocked by the rain. When it, any kind of hazard like trees, basically plain. Well, tree wooded areas.
Oh, I got the crystal skates, baby.
Oh no, treasure them, Brian.
What's up?
Treasure those crystal skates. I'm saying because you can lose them.
You can lose the skates?
Dun dun dun.
How do you lose the skates?
They just get taken away from you around the way.
Like in the story or just running around?
Something happens in the story.
Okay.
I think you get them back after that though at some point. I don't think they've added that part yet though.
Yay, skating.
Have you lost your stuff, Cadian?
During the crash.
Yeah. Wait, be careful though, because Brian hasn't got there yet.
Oh, I think I'm finally on the right track, because I just got a new area thing.
I was on the third island. That makes sense.
Okay, I don't like I do not like that enemy.
So explore before I go to the third island? Got it.
Yeah, like, just make the most of them.
With a volcano, nice.
Yeah, that's where you can find some fire, TemTem.
Yeah. Probably rock my water Tims. Yeah, I gotta go on the hunt for these elusive Tims.
Damn, his life.
My starter still has yet to evolve.
What level's your starter?
31?
Oh, you're close. Usually doesn't. Sorry.
Shrapnel. Some water cannon. Oh yeah, Tuna's saying 34.
Yeah, it should be very for you.
Yeah. This would be a good place to just blind it out anyway.
Yeah, that's the main issue. Disco is like a lot. Like MM waves are cheaper. It's the cost. MM waves is the cheaper method of getting 5G. But the problem is it's called millimeter waves for a reason.
Ooh. Almost one shot.
It's a very short bandwidth. That's why, like, from what I remember reading, like, in a 20-mile radius, to get full coverage, they need something like 100 antennas. I mean, it's so short wave, it's ridiculous.
Man, lots of fights already. Yeah. Made a burst. A lot of cannon.
Holy shit, that thing hits hard.
And really and truly, like, the companies that are still using millimeter waves, like, because you pointed out, like, they're using 6 gigahertz. Like, the companies, they want to, like, they don't want to go forward. So they make more money.
Nice. Tuna's on 6G and hasn't looked back. About 9 more minutes and we'll head to bed. We'll be back tomorrow. Please bring all your fire types at me, and I'll rock all water types.
We'll bring the ice.
Bring the ice. No.
Or grass.
Yeah, grass would be great.
Just bring the most ironic types.
It's Like, I like hard mode.
No, you bring a full team of Sunfish.
I mean, I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I played it on hard mode.
I know one of the most simple questions. Can you beat Pokemon Fire Red with only one Magikarp?
It's possible, but it's so hard.
I never said it was easy, I just said it's possible.
Well, the reason. Okay, there's the other question. Are you allowed to evolve?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Just Magikarp.
Yeah, that's because of course when it evolves, it becomes
Gyarados.
Yep. Only Magikarp throughout the entire thing. You're allowed to have TM slaves, but they're not allowed to fight.
well. Magikarp can learn a lot of good TM.
Yeah, that's just the question. Can you get to those TMs though? That's the hard part.
Could you? I mean, I've seen the YouTube videos about the challenge, and I think he succeeded, but it's not recommended.
Yeah.
Because Magikarp, unlike, what people believe, Magikarp can learn Tackle. Which, yeah.
It just takes a long time to get to.
Yeah. And I think he can learn Water Gun? I can't remember.
Flail.
Oh, is it Flail?
Yep, it's Flail.
Oh, if he can learn Flail, that's a fighting move. That's...
At 30.
Yeah.
There you go. Give me that sweet, sweet XP.
Oh yeah, I made a lot of people in my FC kind of mad.
Oh yeah? What'd you do?
I convinced around 40 people to do Fugane Tower.
Are they all doing it at the same time? Because that can be a little distracting.
Yep.
Wow.
I got all 40. All I said to them is, good luck.
Fugane Tower. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, the jump puzzle.
Yep.
I tried it, and I really debated on just doing the cheater method.
Blue Mage.
Blue Mage.
You also have the wedding option.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Brian, if you're married to someone and they know how to do the jump puzzle, you can teleport to them on top of the jump puzzle.
Yeah. My wife and I have the ring.
Yeah. God.
I'll probably never get into Luna.
Oh, I got something that would be scary. They tie an achievement to getting all lookout spots. Like, tie an actual mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Getting all... And it's like the one mount that everyone
Is it a
wants.
mount? Or is it it was a minion?
There's only achievements. There's nothing tied to it really else than that.
Well, no, there's a minion for getting all the lookouts.
That's lightning. Lightning is weak to what?
Probably
Ground.
ground.
I don't think I have any
If
ground.
it's the same as Pokemon, it's ground. Yeah, once I get all my characters through MSQ, I'm probably like, because I want to re-experience the MSQ. I will probably reuse, like, I will actually use the New Game Plus feature. On my main, because you missed things the first time through. Even Esses said like he's replaying it again on his Primal and uploading it to YouTube, and he says I missed that. Like, this is Esses, like Esses, right? He's Mr. Lore Final Fantasy.
Good. Let's see here. Noxious. Let's go with. Let's spore that guy.
What is now? I needed that. I ended my dry spell of what, 6 months? Yeah, about 6 months.
Alright, get out of here, Grandpa. Alright, level 26. Go with Sharp Leaf. Go like that.
Let's see if this uploads the new
Alright, perfect. Alright, I think I got one more Find Main, then I'll Smoke Bomb out of here. Then I'll go get some sleep. Gotta get up early tomorrow and get to work. New month, new grind.
So Brian, what do you think of the story that was going out about the brick wall that the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is gonna hit?
The brick wall?
The brick wall that so basically there was rumors that like the what they're going for, you know, the rumored 8K, the rumored,
Oh yeah.
you know, like that it's not gonna happen. Like it could happen, but it's going to start hitting some kind of like, yeah, this isn't going to happen. Like,
It's all a matter of
easily.
cost, right? Because you're gonna see probably more the shifting to the cell phone model, where every couple of years a new console is out. It's gonna become they're gonna become even more and more expensive, because essentially you'll start seeing Sony and Microsoft lean more into the cloud technology, because it's going to be something that they can provide for free or relatively low cost, so that you can get in the ecosystem. And so that's going to benefit basically the cloud, like after the infrastructure problem is solved, which is really on the government, you know.
no, it's not on the government.
How so?
The infrastructure issue is not on the government. It's on the ISPs, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, all of those ISPs, Comcast. It's really on their part. If they don't want to spend the money, because government won't spend the money.
Government's spending $400 billion a year, so they need to spend more. The government needs to spend more in varying different programs. And so, I look at it as a national security and infrastructure issue. Infrastructure is the primary domain of government. Beyond that, though, once that problem is solved, when consoles can be $1,000 or $2,000, overall you'll see like the tide rising, because you're no longer going to end up cutting out, somebody who can't afford that, because then the option is like, just stream it. It's like, just go nuts. Like, you got 2 gig internet and you can't ever tell.
Well, yeah, I mean, going by the whole like what the model has always been is like, so like I've said before, in my area, AT&T has said, oh, you'll have, fiber in 10 years time.
Right.
This was 20 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years comes and goes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this was 10 years ago, this was 20 years ago. Like, they said when they bought Bell South, which was in 2004, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we would have a better, we would have what the cities have in my area in 10 years' time. And that hasn't happened.
Right.
It's like, they make promises and they can't keep them, and then they're not holding into those promises, because it's like, oh yeah, it would cost too much money to put it out in your area.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, then why did you promise it to us?
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, well, we didn't realize that at the time. It's like, no, you realized it. You just didn't want to admit it.
Right. Well, thanks, Sparta. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for
I'll see you,
live.
man.
And then, when is the live letter? Is this Thursday morning?
Thursday morning at, I want to
Like
say
5
8 a.m.,
Central.
but it could be like 5 a.m.
Yeah. So we'll be live with that over here as well. So, boom, baby. All right.